Now, if you're watching this, you probably heard that gurus say YouTube SEO is dead. I gotta say, that's a lie, costing you thousands of evergreen views. Look at the search suggestions. Every one of those is a viewer waiting for an answer. So why is every guru giving you this advice? Let's go and talk about it. Now, the gurus aren't completely wrong. They are right about the browse being the ceiling. If you want 10 million views, that has to come from the homepage and suggested videos. Search has a limit based on how many people are actually looking for that specific topic. They are also right that a huge channel with million subscribers, search might be a waste of time. I would go even a step further and argue that if you even have 100,000 subscribers or less, you really don't need search anymore either. Once you hit that threshold, the seed audience is usually big enough to feed the algorithm exactly what it needs to find more people. But if you aren't at that level yet, you're not going to see a difference in views. As a small channel, you need search to let YouTube know exactly who your audience is. It's essentially algorithm profiling. Once you satisfy a searcher, YouTube takes that data and starts finding similar people on the homepage. Search is the bridge to browse, and you shouldn't completely give up on it until you know you'll get views regardless. Another YouTube creator called Dan the Creator made a video arguing that AI is going to kill views for tutorial channels because bots can just give people a list of answers.
New players come into the space, and whilst they aren't directly competing on video content, they are competing massively for educational content, and it's thrown a massive spanner in the works for the guys at YouTube. And I'm going to guess that the last time you had a burning question or you needed help with some specific information, you probably went straight to ChatGPT or Google AI to give you an answer instead of going to YouTube, didn't you? Like, you didn't go straight to YouTube and watch a video anymore.
And Dan is right. For some viewers, a list is all they need, and AI is going to take that traffic. But lists have been around the internet since the 90s. If people just wanted a list of steps, these videos would never have been so popular. People come to this platform because they want a visual. They want to see the process. What does this thing I'm looking for or need actually look like? Here is the location. This is what it looks like in this actual game that you're trying to play. Here is the actual hammer that you'll need for this next step to nail in something. I don't know. You get my point. This AI threat doesn't even apply to you if you're in entertainment. You're doing certain reviews or retrospectives. AI can't give a nuanced retrospective on a film or a personal retrospective on a game like we can. For the rest of us in the tutorial space, search is still the foundation. Like I said, it's how you tell YouTube's AI exactly who your ideal viewer is so it can eventually find them on the homepage. At the end of the day, you don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take the guru's word for it. If you're unsure whether a search first title or a drama first title works for your niche, just test them. Let your actual audience tell you what they want. Unless the test comes back as not enough info to choose a winner, then you may just want to stick with search in that case. At any rate, if you heard this and you thought to yourself, maybe I should try to lean back into search, then I can go ahead and tell you to check out this video up here because it talks about how you can start making evergreen content so your video will still get views years later.